Hello. This is kind of an explainer. It's going to be a bit longer format. This is up on YouTube, so can afford to be that little bit longer form. So my name is Connor. You can see that from the channel. I have always had a love for acting since a very young age. Um, Kind of some of my earliest memories are, watching TV and thinking, oh, I could do that. Like, never, no job ever stuck for long because I'd be on to another show, be like, oh, I could be a paramedic, oh, I could be a police officer, I could be a soldier, whatever it was I was watching at the time. I'd kind of, whatever part of my brain was like, oh, I could do that. So yeah, the kind of then acting was the thing that was like, that's how I could do all of those things and kind of learn about those things and get a taste of all of that. And it's something that has really kind of helped me confidence wise. In school, drama was the subject that I was, happiest in. I got accepted to college and ended up not going. Life choices, all those things start to seep into why I never kind of stuck with things. And now in my 30s, I'm like, why am I not trying now? Why am I not giving it a go? And that's really all that I'm doing is putting myself out there in a way that allows me to potentially make this happen. I don't have any hard set goals, very loosey goosey goals would be, can I end up, voice acting in a cartoon, a video game, doing, I'll do the corporate voiceover for training videos, anything. If I can make a living doing something that I get joy from, that's everything to me. Um, yeah, voice acting specifically, I think that I've done extra work on uh TV sets, and that's really cool. And I think any kind of acting would be amazing. Um, Voice acting for me though is, I think it's one of those things that a lot of people kind of like, maybe more so before. I think a lot more. I think it's getting the respect that it deserves now, because being able to convey and portray with only your voice is incredible. Sometimes it is literally like that actor is only providing their voice, and then a motion capture person will come in and sync up the two. But yeah, having to only having your voice to rely on is so much more taxing, I think, and something that I find really enjoyable. Something that I think that is, and just the industry, the gaming industry, I suppose, is where a lot of voice actors end up. Some of my earliest memories are playing, you know, Mortal Kombat on the Sega, which probably shouldn't be an early memory, but there you go. Um, so yeah, I am just trying to find out myself what I want to do, how I can do it, and then just bringing anyone who wants to join me in this journey with me. Like, I have no idea where to start. Well, I say no idea. I think first things first will be creating a space. I have my office space here. I want to get some soundproofing panels up. Then I have a crew. equipment through my career in tech support. Decent enough microphone, which I think is actually on is there. Recently moved house, so that's why there's a dumbbell on a windowsill. But yeah, that's kind of just a little bit about what I want to be doing, and why I'm doing this. And I think the internet is 99.9% awful, but in those rare times that people can find people can help people, and that's kind of why I'm documenting it. That's kind of why I'm putting it up there. I by no means think that anything will come, but I've got a whole lot of hope. Recently, as I said there, me and my wife have recently moved house. We were living in Northern Ireland for a little over a year, and we've moved back to the Republic of Ireland. And I don't know, we've just settled in a lot quicker into this house than we expected to. And I'm kind of at a point in my life where I'm like, I don't care about negative outlooks on what I'm going to do, because it's my life to do what I want with, and it's my time to spend however I want to. So yeah, I guess the first couple of things will be getting this place soundproofed a bit, getting a voice reel together, and then from there I'm not really sure. Those are going to be the steps I take first, and then it'll be understanding how to use that information, or that reel to find work, I guess, is the end goal. But definitely to promote myself and to take the next steps that would need to be taken. So yeah, look, if you're going to join me on this journey, please do. Comment section, look, say what you want. Obviously, I will. So, if you're going to spew hate, go for it. I don't care. If you've got constructive feedback, please. If you've got positive feedback, I'm Scottish. I'm self-deprecating. I will appreciate it, but it's very awkward for me to take that kind of feedback. But yeah, if you're going to leave something hateful, go for it. Just if that's what you need to do to sit behind your keyboard and have your little shoot him, crack on. Don't care. Constructive feedback will be the most rewarding for me, because I need to wind myself back into this. In the minute, it's been the only thing that's kept this going recently is when I'm driving and alone and sitting to silly voices in the car, because I always have. I just don't want to not try, I guess. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. If you're going to join me on the journey, please, you're more than welcome. And let's see where this road takes us.